Hey, what's up guys, it's Moonfyye here, and today I'm going to be checking out Black Ops 6 Direct. For today's video, I'm going to be checking out the Black Ops 6 Direct livestream that happened earlier today. Also, I do want to go ahead and mention that I did end up watching this livestream earlier today when it was live, and not to get too heavily sidetracked into here, but the Xbox showcase this year was super exciting to watch. There's several games that I'm keeping my eyes on for sure. One of them is Fable. I've kept my eyes on that forever, and the other one is Gears of War. And I kid you not, I screamed so loud when I saw both of those game trailers. I was not expecting it. I was super excited, and I did not expect to see a new Fable trailer, let alone a new Gears of War trailer. Those are two games that I grew up on, so I'm super excited to see that there's going to be a new Gears of War game as well as a new Fable game. And not to mention, there's also going to be a new Call of Duty, aka Black Ops 6, and I'm looking forward to that as well. This game just looks phenomenal, and I'm super excited to get right into it. But anyways, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and watch the Black Ops 6 Direct together. Alrighty, getting right into it.
Hello, and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles.
Hello.
And thanks for joining us today.
Oh,
We're excited
you.
to share what we've been working on for the past few years.
I'm just smiling. I'm like grinning ear to ear.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true
Nice.
signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them.
That's going to be super interesting.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system.
This is
Round-based
something that I'm
zombies
looking
is
forward to the
absolutely
most,
back
and the
better than
fact
ever.
that round-based
You can be
zombies
sure
is
it's
coming
full of
back too is
surprises.
honestly
With that,
super great.
let's start.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
I know I'm probably gonna be either super stealthy or super loud.
It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
So we're getting
In
Woods
this new
back.
chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow.
She kind of looks like Laswell, weirdly enough.
But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. They have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
She just smacked
At the
that
end
guy.
of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way
This
into
to
different
me is going to be the
experiences.
most
And we
interesting
think
part.
You'll want to replay levels to see them all.
I do 100% agree with this guy. I'm probably gonna go back and try to get different scenarios just because there are maybe multiple options within the campaign itself to get a different outcome.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. It's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
Ooh, I wonder if you can explore in this like hideaway.
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s.
There might be some fun
This
Easter
brings
eggs
a
within
lot
this
of intrigue
safe
to
house.
the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from
Oh
the
yeah, we
past.
can definitely explore.
Team-
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
That was sick.
Here's the
Black Ops
Omni
6,
movement.
our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players.
This looks so
Movement has been a
amazing.
consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6,
I love
we're
like the new
redefining
movement style that
across
they're
the entire
adding.
game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero.
You know that auto attack sprint's gonna go crazy with Black Ops 6. Especially since you can go forward, side to side, or even backwards.
Seamlessly chain combat
it's gonna be really fun.
Slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees
oh
range
yay!
of motion.
It's kind of like Helldivers when you can spin around being prone in a whole 360. It's really funny to do. Honestly, the sniping montages are gonna go super hard with Black Ops 6. I'm excited to see what people come up with. Especially with this brand new movement, I'm just excited to see all the creativity.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. And they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow
something like this. I don't think I would utilize all too much, but definitely the sprinting, just because I like auto attack sprinting. I think that's fine to have, but I don't think I would like something that makes me auto crouch or auto slide. Especially with auto mantle, the amount of random objects that you can auto mantle is pretty insane.
For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on
oh my god, that's beautiful.
So world connectivity is this concept.
I love that. That's actually a really nice attention to detail.
A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner,
this to me is just like super neat.
Rotate in the direction that you're rounding.
It's like pre-mantling without mantling.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional impact.
This right here takes a lot of work, and I'm genuinely impressed.
Have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt.
Even this right here,
the oils in their
all the detailing they're putting through the hands when you're inspecting things. That just adds so much dynamic into the game. Literally the thought that comes into my mind when I think of Black Ops 6 is attention to detail. That's what I think of when I think of Black Ops 6. There's so much detail being put into this game.
From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game
Okay,
notifications.
so when I saw this earlier, I'm not gonna lie, the fact that you can move your HUD around is super neat. But me personally, I am so used to having the HUD on the top left that I don't think I would be changing it, just because by muscle memory, I'm always looking up at my top left versus my top right or even in the middle. It just doesn't make sense to me. It is a really neat attention to detail, and I think that's a wonderful thing, but I just don't think I would be utilizing this feature personally. Also, the gunsmith looks beautiful. I love the look of it. There's a sneak peek just right there.
Traditional prestige is back in Call of
Duty.
Oh my gosh. With Black Ops 6.
Yes. I'm excited about this one especially, just because I don't necessarily see a reason for double XP as of recently, especially when you level up all your guns. Classic Prestige is gonna be worth it.
Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
Oh, that's insane. I didn't even catch that the first time. The fact that the classic Prestige system is coming back on day 1 is insane.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
I absolutely love theater mode. This is going to be super great.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving
Gobblegums.
you just...
Oh. I'm excited. Even though I'm terrible at zombies, but this is going to be super fun. And I can't wait to play. I'm so excited. October can't come any sooner. Honestly, I love October as it is because it has Halloween, and the fact that we're getting Black Ops 6 just slightly before Halloween makes that month so much better. Alrighty, so that was basically the Black Ops 6 Direct. Okie dokie, so I'm currently on Twitter to see if there's any more information on Black Ops 6. I'm currently on Charlie Intel's page. From what I can see, Black Ops 6's beta will be taking place at the same time for all platforms. Also, this was a little preview of the gunsmith, and it looks so beautiful. I love it. Also, if you look down here, I believe you can only have 8 attachments. I could be wrong on this. And also, just like it was mentioned in the Black Ops 6 Direct, we are getting Classic Prestige again. That means we're getting ranked level 1 through 55. And also you can prestige up to 10 times, and after you fully prestige, you can get to level 1000, and that will unlock something special, as I mentioned in the video as well. The prestige system is coming at the launch of Black Ops 6. I'm curious to see how quickly someone is going to be able to get to level 1000. This right here is also interesting to me. There's going to be a carry forward system with Black Ops 6 as well, but it's going to be heavily limited. So it says right here, when Call of Duty Black Ops 6 integrates with Warzone, all of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6 content will be available in Warzone. In Black Ops 6 multiplayer and zombies, only Black Ops 6 content will be available to use. So basically, if you have bought any cosmetic in the last 2 years, it's only going to be available in Warzone. You won't be able to use it in multiplayer at all. Basically, if you're going to be playing multiplayer, it's a clean slate. You get to start with like default operators, default weapons, no bundles, no special characters, no special skins, just a clean slate. And I think this is actually a really great solution because weirdly enough, having so many skins coming into Modern Warfare 3, it didn't necessarily feel like a new game to me. With that being said, as much as I love using my Nicki Minaj skin and my Lara Croft skin and so on and so forth, it was just really weird to use that at the start of Modern Warfare 3. So I'm really happy that they decided to have a clean start when it comes to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. And also, if you guys are curious what the timeline looks like for the Call of Duty Black Ops series, this is what it's currently looking like. We start off with Black Ops 1, then we go to Black Ops Cold War, then Black Ops 2, then we go to Black Ops 6, then we go to Black Ops 4, and 3 for last. Okay, so I just learned something interesting that I initially thought was different. So when it comes to Black Ops 6's multiplayer loadouts, Charlie Intel is saying you get one primary, one secondary, and a dedicated melee. Then you get your lethal tactical field upgrade, your 3 perks, specialty perks, and a wild card. Now here's where it gets interesting. So I thought we were going to be getting 8 attachments for our weapons. Turns out it is 5 attachments per weapon. You can have 8 attachments if you have a wild card that allows it. I'm curious to see how that's gonna work for Black Ops 6. I'm curious to see if people will like it, people will dislike it. I'm curious to see if I will like it or dislike it. Overall, I don't necessarily mind this, and I'm curious to see how this is gonna turn out for the Black Ops multiplayer. Also, there's some information about zombies for Black Ops 6. There's going to be 2 maps, and those maps are Liberty Falls, which is going to be taking place in West Virginia. It is a daytime and light setting. And then you have Terminus, which is a black site area, which is a dark setting. I love that we're getting some variation with the zombies map because I know I would be too chicken to play on the dark setting map, but thankfully we have a daytime map, so I might be playing that one the most when the game comes out. Although to be fair, I am very scared when it comes to zombies. I can only play Outbreak or like the Modern Warfare 3 zombies because it's not that scary. Round-based zombies is where things get scary for me. Also, the super exciting thing about Black Ops 6 is we're getting 16 brand new maps at the launch of the game. That is a lot of maps, and I'm super excited. 12 of those maps are core 6v6 maps, and the other 4 are strike maps, which are playable in 2v2 or 6v6. Also, it was confirmed that Black Ops 6 is taking part of the Call of Duty HQ, but they're making some UI updates, including a better lobby experience, and they are working to reduce the game size, which is basically the game files and whatnot. But yeah, that is some of the brand new information that came out about Black Ops 6. Obviously, there is so much information to go through that I simply don't have enough time to go through every single detail, but I am hoping that I was able to fill you up with some brand new information today. Like I said, there's just so much information about Black Ops 6 that's honestly information overload, but I don't necessarily mind this because I love learning more about Black Ops 6. The more I can learn about it, the more excited I get for the game. And also, I'm looking forward to seeing more gameplay of Black Ops 6 during COD Next, as we get to watch some streamers and YouTubers play the game for the very first time. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go over the Black Ops Direct today. I had a lot of fun doing so. And also, let me know what you guys are looking forward to when it comes to Black Ops 6 in the comments down below. I would love to know. But anyways, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, or evening. Take it easy and peace. Bye!